This is the story of my grandmother, Sue Crouch's wedding band. Now, Sue Crouch died when my mother was a very small child. Sue Crouch Turner was her mother, and she had a wide rose gold wedding band. It had been altered. Now, I suspect that this had belonged to someone else in the family, but I do not know because the wedding band was so thin and fragile. However, Mother lost her good wedding band in the bathroom of the old house in Blandville. It fell off her hand and rolled, and we never found it. I felt sure that it went under the old Victorian tub, but we could not get far enough back there to find it. And so Mother got out her mother's wedding band, wrapped a band-aid around it, and wore it for a number of years. Well, one day Mother was working in the front yard, and when she came in that night, she discovered that her wedding band, her mother's wedding band, was gone. It had fallen off of her little fingers. And so it was gone for 30 years because Mother lost it sometime in the 1960s. Now, years later, when my brother Carol died, it was 95 or 96. Steve, his oldest son, was cleaning the yard, and he found this thing, and he picked it up and put it in his pocket. And that night, he had gone back to Paducah to his mother's apartment, and when Margaret was cleaning out his pockets to wash his pants, which were filthy because he'd been working in that old front yard, she said, "Steve, where did you get this?" And he said, "Mama, I don't even know why I kept it. I almost threw it in the trash, but I stuck it in my pocket. And it's just an old copper fitting." And Margaret said, "No, Steve, this is not an old copper fitting. This is your grandmother's wedding ring," not knowing that it was actually his great-grandmother's wedding ring. And so Margaret saw that the Band-Aid was still on it, took it off, cleaned it up, and gave it to me the next time she saw me. I immediately knew what it was, took it to the jeweler and had it repaired, and had a beautiful light blue sapphire mounted on it. It's got it's a big sapphire, and it's a teardrop shaped, and I've got it, and it's wrapped up and put in one of my jewelry chests. And to me, it is priceless. Now, when I picked it up at the jewelry store, they said, "Be very careful with this. We have made it fit your hand, your right hand, but it's so fragile that if you even squeeze your steering wheel with it, it's likely to pop. But we knew that you wanted it and that it is beautiful, and we've done everything we can with it."